Hey guys, it's me for Redwall, and welcome back to my playthrough of Didactic Jesus. Now, I believe this is session 5, so let's get into it. Back to school. But I always go this way, huh? Right. Back into the classroom. Good morning! Yesterday we heard the sermon on the Beatitudes, we saw some miracles, and we learned about the death of John the Baptist. Ready to learn more about Jesus? Let's start session 5. Head to Bethsaida. Okay. Bethsaida, would it be? I think it's this way. Some Pharisees and teachers of the law who had come from Jerusalem gathered around Jesus. They noticed that some of his disciples were eating their food with hands that were ritually unclean. That is, they had not washed them in the way the Pharisees said people should. Go to Thaddeus' house here in Bethsaida. Here, get some firewood. Hello, teacher. This is my house. Come in, everyone. Thaddeus the Apostle. Listen to me, all of you, and understand. There is nothing that goes into you from the outside which can make you ritually unclean. Rather, it is what comes out of you that makes you unclean. You are no more intelligent than the others. Don't you understand? Nothing that goes into you from the outside can really make you unclean. Because it does not go into your heart, but into your stomach and then goes on out of the body. Thaddeus, I need to sleep. Can I use your bed? Of course, teacher. Go to sleep. Dialogue to go. Start. Certain situation. Others, it's rather quickly. Oh wait, a chest. Let me go back. From there Jesus went to the region of Tyre. Go to Tyre. For that, chest right here. Here. More areas. Yes. Enter a hidden house in Western Tyre. Here. Oh. He entered a house without wanting it to be known, but he couldn't hide it. A woman whose daughter had an evil spirit in her heard about Jesus and came to him at once and fell at his feet. The woman was a Gentile, born in the region of Phoenicia in Syria. She begged Jesus to drive the demon out of her daughter, but Jesus answered, "Let us first feed the children. It isn't right to take the children's food and throw it to the dogs. Sir, even the dogs under the table eat the children's leftovers." Because of that answer, go back home, where you will find that the demon has gone out of your daughter. Thank you. Why did you take me out of the girl's body? Now fight. Jesus then left the neighborhood of Tyre and went on through Sidon to Lake Galilee, going by the way of the territory of the 10 towns. Go through Sidon and follow the road. Alright. Is there a chest out here? Beach area. Yes, there is. It hasn't hurt you. You're protected. Here. Yeah, it pays off to purchase the items. But in order to get them, you gotta find ways to make money. Or just be able to get enough coins from the chest. That innkeeper outside. Like firewood. Oh, the smoked cows. Talk to this person? Oh wait, some firewood. Can I go to? We here also. There's a boat there. It says go to Sidon. Watch out for wolves. There are many. I recommend that you buy a breastplate or they will tear you to pieces. Oh, out of the way. Ah, out of the way, wolves. All right. There they brought him a deaf and stuttering man and asked him to lay his hands on him. So Jesus took him off alone, away from the crowd, put his fingers in the man's ears, spat and touched the man's tongue. Then Jesus looked up to heaven, gave a deep groan and said to the man, Ephatha, which means open up. At once the man was able to hear, his speech impediment was removed, and he began to talk without any trouble. Then Jesus ordered the people not to speak of it to anyone. But the more he ordered them not to, the more they told it, and all who heard were completely amazed. How well he does everything, they exclaimed. Jesus went up the mountain and sat down. Large crowds came to him, bringing with them the lame, the blind, the crippled, the dumb, and many other sick people, whom they placed at Jesus' feet, and he healed them. The people were amazed as they saw the dumb speaking, the crippled made whole, the lame walking, and the blind seeing, and they praised the God of Israel. I feel sorry for these people because they have been with me for 3 days and now have nothing to eat. I don't want to send them away without feeding them, for they might faint on their way home. Where will we find enough food in this desert to feed this crowd? How much bread do you have? 7 loaves and a few small fish. So Jesus ordered the crowd to sit down on the ground. Then he took the 7 loaves and the fish. Wait, from who? From where? Oh, I have to go up here. Gave thanks to God, broke them, and gave them to the disciples, and the disciples gave to the people. They all ate and had enough. Then the disciples took up 7 baskets full of pieces left over. The number of men who ate was 4,000, not counting the women and children. Then Jesus sent the people away, got into a boat, and went to the territory of Magdala, where there you will find Pharisees and teachers of the law. Go to Magdala and talk to Pharisee. Over here, right? Yes. Then some teachers of the law and some Pharisees spoke up. Teacher, we want to see you perform a miracle. How evil and godless are the people of this day. You ask me for a miracle? No. The only miracle you will be given is the miracle of the prophet Jonah. In the same way that Jonah spent 3 days and nights in the big fish, so will the Son of Man spend 3 days and nights in the depths of the earth. You can now go to Bethsaida. There he looks for a blind man on the road. Go to Bethsaida and look for a blind man. They came to Bethsaida, where some people brought a blind man to Jesus and begged him to touch him. Jesus took the blind man by the hand and led him out of the village. After spitting on the man's eyes, Jesus placed his hands on him and asked him, "Can you see anything?" "Yes, I can see people, but they look like trees walking around." Jesus again placed his hands on the man's eyes. This time the man looked intently. His eyesight returned, and he saw everything clearly. Jesus then sent him home with the order, "Don't go back into the village." Then Jesus and his disciples went away to the villages near Caesarea Philippi. Caesarea Philippi? I do not know. Sorry for butchering the names of these places, guys. Like, never know when you'll need it. Wonder I'll be able to go in the boat later. Patient. Tell me, who do people say I am? Some say that you are John the Baptist, others say that you are Elijah, while others say that you are one of the prophets. But what about you? Who do you say that I am? Or who do you say I am? You are the Messiah. Then Jesus ordered them, "Do not tell anyone about me." Go to Nathanael's house. Yeah. Oh, sit down. Then Jesus began to teach his disciples, "The Son of Man must suffer much and be rejected by the elders, the chief priests, and the teachers of the law. He will be put to death. But 3 days later, he will rise to life." He made this very clear to them. So Peter took him aside and began to rebuke him. "Get away from me, Satan. Your thoughts don't come from God, but from human nature." If any of you want to come with me, you must forget yourself, carry your cross, and follow me. For if you want to save your own life, you will lose it. But if you lose your life for me and for the gospel, you will save it. It's late. Sleep in the guest room. Oh no, that's not. I see a chest. Ah. 6 days later, Jesus went to a high mountain. Go to Mount Tabor. Ah, Tabor. I think I'm gonna have to go all the way back. Man. If only I could teleport there. Yeah, let's take the boat. There's a castle on a floating island over here, man. What is this? Over here, anything? Whirlpool. Oh, it's a... Oh, a treasure chest. Ah, come on. Fish. Oh no, it's not a fish, it's a rock. I see a fish earlier. Huh? No, can I take the boat and get out? No. There's gotta be a faster way. There's gotta be a way through here, right? No, it doesn't look like it. Get to Mount Tabor. Oh, over here, right? Here. 6 days later, Jesus took with him Peter, James, and John, and led them up a high mountain where they were alone. Enter the cave. Oh, this is the place where the abandoned babies were last time? Jeez. They're not abandoned anymore. Hey. Oh man. As he looked on, a change came over Jesus. His clothes became shining white, whiter than anyone in the world could wash them. Then the 3 disciples saw Elijah and Moses talking with Jesus. Teacher, how good it is that we are here. We will make 3 tents, one for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah. He and the others were so frightened that he did not know what to say. Then a cloud appeared and covered them with its shadow, and a voice came from the cloud. This is my own dear son. Listen to him. They took a quick look around, but did not see anyone else. Only Jesus was with them. As they came down the mountain, Jesus ordered them, "Don't tell anyone what you have seen until the Son of Man has risen from death." Why do the teachers of the law say that Elijah has to come first? Elijah is indeed coming first in order to get everything ready. Yet why do the scriptures say that the Son of Man will suffer much and be rejected? I tell you, however, that Elijah has already come, and that people treated him just as they pleased, as the scriptures say about him. When they joined the rest of the disciples, they saw a large crowd around them and some teachers of the law arguing with them. When the people saw Jesus, they were greatly surprised and ran to him and greeted him. "What are you arguing with them about?" A man in the crowd answered, "Teacher, I brought my son to you because he has an evil spirit in him and cannot talk. Whenever the spirit attacks him, it throws him to the ground, and he foams at the mouth. Grits his teeth and becomes stiff all over. I asked your disciples to drive the spirit out, but they could not." "How unbelieving you people are! How long must I stay with you? How long do I have to put up with you? Bring the boy to me." They brought him to Jesus. As soon as the spirit saw Jesus, it threw the boy into a fit, so that he fell on the ground and rolled around, foaming at the mouth. Jesus asked the father, "How long has he been like this?" "Ever since he was a child. Many times the evil spirit has tried to kill him by throwing him in the fire and into water. Have pity on us and help us if you possibly can." "Yes, if you yourself can. Everything is possible for the person who has faith." "I do have faith, but not enough. Help me have more." Jesus noticed that the crowd was closing in on them, so he gave a command to the evil spirit. "Deaf and dumb spirit, I order you to come out of the boy and never come into him again." The spirit screamed, threw the boy into a bad fit, and came out. The boy looked like a corpse, and everyone said, "He is dead." But Jesus took the boy by the hand and helped him rise, and he stood up. "Oh no, the spirit you have released is coming for you." "Where?" "Oh." "Well done, now you can leave the mountain." After this, Jesus traveled to Galilee. He did not want to travel in Judea because the Jewish authorities there were wanting to kill him. The time for the festival of shelters was near, so Jesus' brothers said to him, "Leave this place and go to Judea, so that your followers will see the things that you are doing. People don't hide what they are doing if they want to be well known. Since you are doing these things, let the whole world know about you." Not even his brothers believed in him. "The right time for me has not yet come. Any time is right for you. The world cannot hate you, but it hates me, because I keep telling it that its ways are bad. You go on to the festival. I am not going to this festival, because the right time has not come for me." He said this and then stayed on in Galilee. After his brothers had gone to the festival, Jesus also went. However, he did not go openly, but secretly. Go to Jerusalem in the lower city. Alright you guys, I'm gonna end it here and continue in the next playthrough. If you made it this far into the video, I appreciate you and thank you so much for watching. And remember, Jesus loves you.